everybody. Everybody's ready. We would like to go ahead and call to order this October 20th meeting of the Henderson County Board of Education, and we would welcome all of you here. We appreciate all of you being here. We've got a nice crowd. And Dr. Lawson, you have some special folks that are going to lead us in the opening of the meeting.
Yes, sir, I sure do. If everyone would stand, I'm going to ask our student ambassadors to come forward and lead us in our pledge. Flags over here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Waller and the board, and all those in the audience, as you may know, our Student Ambassador Program is a program that has such rigorous requirements for students. It's a very high bar to be a member of our Student Ambassador Program. I tell you that so you know that these students here, when we say we pursue excellence, they embody that, provide a great example to all the underclassmen and all the kids in our district, and serve as fantastic ambassadors for our community. So tonight I'd like to ask them to introduce themselves, maybe tell us a little bit about themselves, their high school experience, and or their future plans.
Hi, my name's Lizzie Clevenger. I am currently a part of the Health Science Pathway, and after high school I plan to go to Bellarmine University and study molecular biology.
Hello, I'm Jace Henderson. I'm currently a senior at HHS, and after high school I plan to attend Brigham Young University and major in mechanical engineering.
Hello, my name is Sarai Coots, and I'm currently in the agriculture pathway, and after high school I am enlisting in the Marine Corps.
Hello, my name is Aiden Griffin. I'm in the agriculture pathway. I plan to attend Murray State University after I graduate and major in animal science.
Hi, my name's Abigail Stone. I'm a senior at Henderson County, and I'm in the health science pathway. I'm currently undecided where I want to go to college, but I do plan to double major in nursing and psychology.
We appreciate you being here. We appreciate all that you do out at the high school and how you represent our community, and we thank you for taking the time to come out here. Next item on the agenda would be the approval of the agenda. We've seen the agenda. Is there any questions or changes to the agenda as presented?
We approve it as
Have a motion, Mr. Alvis, to accept the agenda as presented. Have a second, Mr. McGar. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Votes unanimous. Next item would be student and staff recognition. Ms. Mortis.
Tonight, we'd like to recognize A.B. Chandler Elementary School student Daxton Pippin for being selected as the Judges Scholar. Ms. Park, if you would like to come forward at this time, and Daxton, if you'd like to join Dr. Lawson for the recognition, we'll take your photo, and then after that, we'll ask your family to join in for a photo op.
My favorite thing to do is talk in front of people, and there's so many people here. Oh, it's just great. So it is my honor today to introduce Chandler's Judges Scholar, Daxton Pippin. He is an exceptional fifth grader who truly represents everything we value at Chandler. He excels academically in every subject, always gives his best effort, and encourages others to do the same. He serves as the Cheetah Champ, our student leadership team, where he helps lead the recycling and takes on technology projects that make a difference in our school. Outside the classroom, he's a dedicated athlete, as you can tell. He competes in both cross country and basketball, and he is even running for the middle school as a fifth grader. Over the weekend, he actually placed 13th in the state at the middle school state cross country meet, which helped lead his team, the South Bulldogs middle school cross country team, to a second place finish in the state. What truly makes Dax stand out is that he is a person that everybody knows. And if you've ever been around him, you know why. He's the first to welcome a new student, lend a hand, make somebody laugh. He is outgoing, he has a fun and loving personality, and he fills every room he walks into. He makes others feel included, respected, and valued, and he brings a sense of joy and energy that's contagious. He is also known for his signature style, a hoodie, shorts, tall socks, and Crocs. Around Chandler, we lovingly call that look the dress like Dax. And it's more than just a style, it's a reflection of his confidence, individuality, and comfort in being exactly who he is. He leads by example, whether he's in the classroom, on the court, or on the course. His kindness, enthusiasm, and sense of responsibility shine in everything he does. He's an all-around amazing kid with nothing but bright things ahead of him.
So Daxton, it's quite an honor to be selected as a Judge's Scholar for your school. And as Ms. Park was saying, you provided good leadership at your school. You've been on the South Middle School cross-country team and to place in state and help your team. It's fantastic. And he's dressed in his uniform because he says he has a game right after this. Yeah, you're a busy man. So it's good to see you involved in so many things. So do you mind telling us, though, your favorite thing about being the Judge's Scholar?
My favorite thing was when all the staff at Chandler dressed up just like me.
Oh yeah, they all dressed up just like you. That's fantastic. They did the socks and the Crocs. All right, love it, man. Love it. You're bringing that back your own fashion here. All right, so speaking of what you're about, are your folks here tonight? So your mom is here. You know, the type of support you have to accomplish things like this takes a lot of parental support and a good partnership, good parenting. And so I wondered if we could get a picture with your family. Ms. Park, do you have anybody else from Chandler, Ms. Park?
They're all ready for basketball.
We have a big basketball game. Is it at Chandler tonight? At Chandler just after this, so it's probably where a lot of folks are. So let's bring Daxton's mom up, and let's get you right here in the center of the HC. Ms. Park, come on, and we'll get a good picture of everybody here. Congratulations, Daxton.
Tonight, we'd like to recognize Bengate Elementary School student Colin Smith for being selected as a Judge's Scholar. Ms. Kirkwood, if you'd like to come forward, and Collins, if you'd like to join Dr. Lawson for the recognition.
Yep. Thank you. Good evening. Tonight, I have the privilege of recognizing one of our outstanding students who truly represents the very best of the best at Bengate Elementary. So each year, one student is chosen to receive this title, which is an honor that celebrates not only academic achievement, but also character, leadership, and integrity. Collins is the kind of student every teacher loves having in class. She leads quietly with humility and kindness, showing others that leadership doesn't always mean being the loudest voice in the room. It means setting the right example. Collins is constantly doing what's right, even when no one is watching. In the classroom, she is endlessly curious. She asks thoughtful questions that deepen her understanding and often spark meaningful discussions among her peers. She takes ownership of her learning, staying prepared, organized, and always giving her best effort. Her drive and dedication extend beyond the classroom as well. She is a proud member of both of our academic team and our archery team, where she demonstrates the same focus, perseverance, and teamwork that make her so successful. Whether she's solving challenging problems or aiming for the perfect shot, she gives her all in everything she does. Beyond her academics, Colin shows respect to everyone, teachers, staff, and classmates alike. Her positivity and encouragement makes her a joy to be around, and her influence helps create a classroom culture built on kindness and teamwork. She also shines when working with others, whether she's leading a group project or supporting a teammate. She always goes above and beyond to make sure everyone feels included and successful. Collins, we are so proud of the way you represent Bengate Elementary. Your hard work, integrity, and humble leadership make you so deserving of this honor. Congratulations on being named this year's Judges Scholar for Bengate Elementary. We can't wait to see all the amazing things you do.
Collins, those are some very high marks Ms. Kirkwood gave you. Sounds like you can do just about everything. You have a positive example, you're kind to everyone, respectful, you're on the academic team doing archery, and curious in the classroom. Wow, just so impressed by you. And congratulations on being selected as a Judge's Scholar. That is such a high honor. So would you mind telling us what your favorite part of being a Judge's Scholar is?
I got to go eat at Cracker Barrel.
Right on.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love that Cracker Barrel. I'm with you on that. Yeah, that is nice. So each time when our magistrates, they take the kids out and spend time with them having a meal, and you enjoyed that, it sounds like, right? All right, well, to accomplish something like this with your high level of accomplishment, you know that happens by the support of many people, right? And so tonight you have some family here. Could we ask your family to come forward, Ms. Kirkwood, Mr. Smith, and all your family to come get a picture? If you all wouldn't mind, come on up. All the family that's here, let's all jump in the picture. We'll put her right here in the center by the HC, and we'll surround her. Is there a teacher here, Mr. Welty? I should have known that. Good to see you, Mr. Welty. Congratulations, Collins.
Congratulations to our multilingual learner students who met the proficiency benchmark on the Access for English Learners assessment. Access is an English language assessment aligned to the state's English language proficiency standards and reflects the varying stages of second language acquisition. Each year, our ML students take this assessment to measure English proficiency in the areas of reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Tonight, we are proud to recognize the students who are here with us for their hard work, dedication, and pursuit of excellence. I also have with me tonight a former Henderson County High School graduate, Ms. Jackie Arroyo, to help me with the presentation and the translation. So please join me in celebrating these outstanding students.
Felicidades a nuestros estudiantes que alcanzaron el nivel de competencia en la evaluación Access para estudiantes de inglés. Access es una evaluación del idioma inglés alineada con los estándares de la competencia en inglés del Estado y reflejan las diferentes etapas del segundo idioma. Cada año nuestros estudiantes toman esta evaluación para medir el dominio de inglés en las áreas de lectura, escritura y expresión oral. Esta noche estamos orgullosos de reconocer a estos estudiantes que están aquí con nosotros por su trabajo y dedicación por todo. Alrighty, Bengate Elementary, Isabela Gómez Pascual. Emilia González. Eric Andrés Domingo. We're going to do a group picture with Bengate first.
About Miss Park. You want to come up here? I'm sorry, no, Miss Kirkwood. Sorry, I got the wrong Katie. Sorry about that. Give these students a hand, please.
Spotsville Elementary, Aline Sabat, Gabriela Lian. Yeah.
Let's congratulate these students.
East Heights Elementary, Raquel Arroyo Ortiz.
Great job doing that.
Jefferson Elementary, Amy Dominguez Miguel. Nisha Patel. Mia Gonzalez. Dani Ramos.
Let's give these students a hand.
South Heights Elementary, Leslie Vasquez. Genesis Mangiver Montes. Jesse Sandoval.
Let's give these students a hand.
North Middle School, Francisco Lopez. Genesis Garcia Rivera. Emeline Vázquez Montejo.
See Mr. Roberts here. Okay. Mr. Riley. All these folks in here. Hey, come on in. Hey, good to see you. Come on in. Good to see you. Congratulations.
South Middle School, Cassidy Giorgio. Ángel Benítez.
Come on, Miss Fish. Any other stuff? Mr. Riley? Congratulations.
Henderson County High School, Nylia Delbrum.
And Miss Jackie Arroyo.
Dr. Lawson, before we move, can we get those youngsters all back up there with their family members? And I mean, I didn't know whether you were going there. It might be an impossible picture, but I would sure appreciate it if all your family support and all those youngsters could come right back up there and let's get a big picture.
So we're going to ask all the students to come on up
For the
and
English
all the
learners.
families. You mind helping me, Jackie?
Si pueden venir todos los estudiantes y los papás para una foto, por favor, si nos
All
pueden
the
acompañar.
teachers, all the students, all their parents.
Vamos a tratar de tomarnos toda una foto.
Jenny, good luck.
Hey, Chad, I think she's got you figured out.
What about, this is going to be a lot more people, but we have to get all our staff to kind of fill in. Yeah, let's come on, we'll get our staff to fill in. We've got a big picture here. All of our, especially our ELL staff. Yes, Miss Alicia, come on. It's going to be great.
I was just getting ready to say Wes needs to take it because he's tall. Cool. Cheese. How do you say cheese?
If I knew, I would have had to.
Wes has got one.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, thank you all so very much.
Johnny, you got that bag? Right over the bag.
Okay, I'm just gonna give a few minutes, let everybody get settled. We're gonna go ahead and recognize Henderson County Schools is proud to recognize Stacia Wolf, who was named the 2020, yes, you can give her a clap. Yes. She was named the 2025 Kentucky School Psychologist of the Year by Kentucky Association for Psychology in the Schools. Stacia has served our district for over 20 years and has also contributed at the state level through her leadership role and her work in crisis response. She's highly respected for her innovative practices and dedication to students and families. She's currently leading a research project focused on helping students with disabilities grow in self-awareness and advocacy. Stacia earned her degree from Western Kentucky University and is now pursuing her doctorate degree. We congratulate Stacia Wolf on this well-deserved honor and thank her for her outstanding service to our students and our schools. Congratulations.
In Henderson County Schools, we are so proud to honor Ms. Wolf. She has done this job for as long as I can remember, and she's always been great at it, but it's just kind of, when we talk about a pursuit of excellence, she's still pursuing more knowledge in her doctorate in better, more efficient, more effective ways. And so we're so proud to see her recognized at the state level. To be recognized as the school psychologist of the year for the state of Kentucky is quite an accomplishment. So would you mind telling us a little bit about your time in the district, what it means to accomplish this, maybe some of your future goals?
I would have to say, with all honesty, that working in Henderson County, when I started here, I was never like, oh, I'm going to do my career in Henderson County schools. But it's been so easy to be here because the leadership always puts kids first, which just falls right in line with my own philosophy. And so serving kids in this district has been such a big part of my heart for so long. So thank you.
Great. Picture.
We are also proud to share that Casey Farmer Wolf, our Director of Pupil Personnel, was named the 2025 Kentucky DPP of the Year by Kentucky Directors of Pupil Personnel. She received this honor at the annual conference in September. She has served as DPP for 7 years and has shown exceptional leadership, always putting students first. Under her guidance, our district has seen real improvements in attendance and student support. With previous role as attendance specialist, principal at Central Academy in Jefferson, and over 17 years of service in our district. Casey was praised for her professionalism, passion, and dedicated to strong communication and family partnerships in her nomination. Congratulations on this well-deserved achievement.
So you cannot miss an opportunity to put her on the spot here. So we've got to do that. Just hearing the presenter talk about Ms. Wolf, really, it was surreal to listen to her talk about the greatness of Casey Wolf and the list of people who wrote recommendations for her. And that list spanned retired colleagues, judges, court-designated workers, county attorneys, central office leadership. The list goes on. And the presenter said she's never seen such a comprehensive list of people that all said the same thing about the way Ms. Wolf puts, as Ms. Wolf just said, puts kids first and puts them at the center. And I'll tell you, the work of the DPP is not glamorous. It's a very hard job. And many times you're helping folks that may not even want your help, frankly. And nobody does that better than Casey Wolf. Her. So I've embarrassed you enough, but I want you to tell us a little bit about, you've done this for a long, long time, and this it's well earned. Tell us a little bit about accomplishing this goal, your time in the district. What's it mean to be the DPP of the year?
Well, thank you for letting me talk. Now I have the microphone. So, no, I'm just very lucky. I think Stacia said it also, but this district puts kids first. Every principal I have the honor of working with, every guidance counselor, our central office staff, every FRC, everybody wants what's best for kids. And when you work in a district that puts kids first and always has the goal of doing what's best for kids, some days may be tough, but you know that you have an amazing team. And we have amazing principals, great superintendent, and it really, every day's not easy, but it makes it easy to be the DPP when you know you have that kind of support.
I knew you weren't going to take any credit. All right, let's line up here, Miss Tracy. Let's get a picture of Miss Wolf. Congratulations.
October is National Principal Appreciation Month. We are grateful for our 13 outstanding school principals and all they do each day in pursuit of excellence for our students, staff, and schools. Thank you for your leadership, dedication, and commitment to excellence. If all of our principals could come forward for a group photo.
Chocolate.
Not me. What do you think? Does he make you Guess who goes in the front?
You wouldn't stay by the tallest of all of them. Get down here by Anthony. You're playing better.
Now look over here.
Thank you. Ms. Mortis, just quickly, I want to say, I hope, Mike, I hope you have a word, but the job of principal is often a thankless job, and we do not want it to be that way in this district. A principal is everything to everybody, and it really is that hinge point of the district where initiatives are rolled out, and everything rises and falls on leadership. Our group could not be better. They're such purposeful people, and we're so grateful for them. Mr. Waller?
I just want to say that over the years, I've had the opportunity to know most of those principals personally in the school district and outside the school district. And excellence begins with leadership. And it's easy to see by speaking with them and being involved with them that their character, their values, and their leadership is second to none. And we are fortunate in this school district to have each of you as a principal. And on behalf of this board, I want to tell you how much we appreciate what you do, the respect that we have for what you do, and the pride in how you do it and what you do. We really appreciate it, and thank you so very much.
We are proud to recognize Audubon Metals as our October Community Partner of the Month. Their continued support of our students and staff is extraordinary. They have hosted third grade students for an Arbor Day tree planting and plant tour, welcomed North Middle 8th grade cadets and Henderson County High School CTE students for Manufacturing Day career tours, provided a tour for the Henderson City Junior Ambassadors, and I must say the best lunch ever, so thank you, Riley, for that Chick-fil-A. Participated in Girls in STEAM and Junior Achievement Miss Business, inspiring future leaders, especially young women in industry. They help celebrate student birthdays and support school events. We have a quick video real quick. You'll see some of the pictures there we mentioned, but here's a quick video.
Hamilton, I'm the marketing of Audubon Metals. Back in August, Audubon partnered with A.B. Chandler to sponsor all of the birthday students. Today we are doing all of the January birthdays, and each month I get to come in and bring the kids a book about recycling, some cookies, and some juice. My favorite thing has been building this relationship with A.B. Chandler. It's one that we haven't always had in the past, so it's a lot of fun to cultivate this new partnership. Go Chandler Cheetahs!
Thank you, Audubon Metals, if you'd like to come forward at this time.
Ladies, a hand. So while I have these ladies up here, it's unique. We know what great partnerships we have, and thank you for making birthdays are just a small part of what you do in the Colonel Movement and different things like that. But thank you for going the extra mile to make it special for our students. And part of me has to think that because you were once Henderson County students, that it means a lot to you to come back and contribute in this way. So you mind telling us a little bit about that?
So I graduated from Henderson County High School in 2012. And I did move away for a little bit and came back, and it was the best decision ever. But I don't remember a lot of community organizations having a big partnership with the school system. I don't really remember a lot of like the JA things. We definitely did not do Miss Business, anything like that. So it's really fun to be in it now and get to spend all this time with the students. I love the birthdays at A.B. Chandler every month. They're always so much fun. And it's just fun to be a part of something that you didn't get to do as a kid.
So I graduated in 1994. Never left. Raised my children here. All 4 of them are still here. We are Chandler Cheetahs. We were all through. We started with Morgana, and I have an East Heights boy, but when my kids were in school, there wasn't a lot of stuff I felt like that they got to get involved in, and since I've been in HR and got to be in the community and get to be a part of the school system and watch my kids grow, they've had great principals all through school. Miss Amanda, she's Peyton and Brooklyn, and I mean my kids they just thrived in school. We never had any problems. It was just a big, great community. And now I have grandbabies that are going to be going into that system, so I want to make sure that they have something that they get to do and look forward to, too. We love going to A.B. Chandler and doing birthdays. It's exciting. Those kids are so fun. But the middle schoolers, when they come for tours, it's even better because they have a million questions. And they ask questions that I didn't even think to ask, and I work there, so. But it is fun. They're excited. The lights in their eyes, they're just so excited to learn and understand what we do, and that's what makes it all fun and exciting for us to be a part of it. So we love it.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming back and investing in this community. Obviously, like you said, you don't have to do it. We're just so appreciative. We live in the best small town, and it's for reasons like this that we do. An HLI. That's right. Still learning leadership, current HLI alumnus. Give these ladies a hand.
Thank you. All of you who are involved, we do have more of the meeting, but if you don't want to stay, y'all can get up and go. This is the best part of the meeting. You wouldn't want to miss it for the recognitions and of all of our students and our community supporters. So you're welcome to stay, but you're also welcome to go ahead and leave. This is the time of the meeting. Come on, man. I know y'all got something else to do. This is part of the meeting that if anyone's here that wants to address this board for any matter that's not on the agenda, that now would be the time to do it. Ms. Robin, we have anybody fill out the form? No, sir. Okay, so we'll move right along. Yes, Mr. Alves.
I would like to introduce to you my wife, who has been taking care of me for well over 50 years, Ruth Alves.
We appreciate what you're doing, especially now.
Talk about somebody who ought to get a medal.
Amen. She ought to be getting one. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Mr. Alves. The next item is to approve the minutes from our September 15th regular meeting. We received those minutes, or anything changed or any changes needed in the minutes? If not, I'd entertain a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
So moved.
Have a motion, Mr. Alvis. Have a second, Mr. McGar. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous. Next item would be athletic activities report. I did not see Mr. Grace.
Mr.
Oh.
Chairperson, members
Hey.
of the board,
Right on, Ryan.
Dr. Lawson, I'm going to be doing that tonight. First of all, we'll talk a little bit about our soccer. Our maintenance department did a great job. We hosted the region soccer tournament, and Mr. Grace, Ms. Thomas, and the rest of the admin staff did a great job hosting. We've got the best soccer surface in our region, and our facilities are amazing, and our front porch, that's what our community sees, and so we're so thankful to the board for providing that. Going along with our facilities, we improved. Mr. Grace and Ms. Thomas pushed in hard to get our, if you've been to a football game, the light show, and they really pushed in hard and made that experience wonderful. And please come to senior night this Friday. It's our last home game to enjoy that. Our girls and boys golf teams both were second place in the region, and that was a big deal. It meant the entire team could go to state, and it was a great year for them. Led by our Meryl Grogan was our superstar female golfer. She broke a 40-year course record in one of the regular season events with a 63, 8 or 9 under par for a high school student to do that. That's amazing. So, and lastly, our volleyball team, on paper, we're the best team in the region. We're undefeated, and right now, currently, it starts at 7 o'clock at Webster County. We're playing for the district championship. So good luck to them as we move on. So that's our athletic report. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Rush. Any questions, Mr. Rush, with regards to athletics? Ms.
I
Williams?
don't have a question. I just would like to see the golf team next meeting, possibly.
Yes, thank you. That's a great one.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Thank you, Ryan. Next item would be Mr. Miller. Where are you? You got a report for us, sir?
Yes. Be short and sweet.
That'd be all right.
So South Middle, I don't have anything other than what we'll talk about here in a second with Mr. Thompson. East Heights, short and sweet on that too, because we're in the middle of a long duration item there for masonry work, but in about the next 2 weeks or so, we'll be looking for trusses to be going up out there. That's about all I have, unless anybody has any questions.
Any questions, Mr. Miller, with regards to what's going on out in East Heights?
Mr. Graham to come up, we've got some photos that we want to share with you.
Thank you, sir.
So you
Oh,
can
yay, I like
look at some of
pictures.
the progress being made.
All right, judging volume. There we go. All right. So, to walk through today, took some pictures so you all could see what has been done and what is also being done at the East Heights Elementary School building. This picture is of one of the existing north wing where we've replaced the windows. You can see the new CMU blocking that hasn't been painted yet, but that's all right. Painting is going to be done later on, and it's going to look fantastic. So new windows put in. We have to, we'll be doing a trim around them, finish them up, and look all nice after the last phase of the project. Moving on. This is the corridor of that existing north wing. So in this, all we've really touched is replacing the ceiling and the lighting system, as well as the insulation above the ceiling and HVAC systems. This is a quick shot of the gang restrooms where we've put in accent red gypsum ceiling over the restrooms, which are also present over each of the classroom doors to kind of emphasize each of the entries and it will be more pronounced after the final painting of the project is complete. Moving into the media center, this is the accent soffit that was placed in. This, if you remember, was a redesign of the media center ceiling to reduce costs. However, we still managed to make it exciting and give it some pop. And with the furniture that's going in there and the flooring, I think the space will be invigorating and exciting. The next, I believe, 2 slides are a couple other accent ceiling soffits in the same room. So here is a look at if you can see those kind of pillars, the 2 pillars kind of front and center there. This is going to be a glimpse of looking into the reception area as you walk into the building. So if you walk into the main entry, you could look off to the right and see these. There's, I believe, 4 of them, columns and pillars, and in between each of these will be storefront window glass, and beyond that is the reception and then admin area of the building. So this is just kind of a glimpse of what is being built up. And this is a view opposite the extent of the admin area. You can see on the right hand you have this kind of block room that is your records room. It has to be fire rated, so that's why it's black. Moving on into the corridor, all the corridor walls are built up, and you can see they're starting to frame in the floor structure of the mezzanine above that will run the length of the corridor. So what we're building into this is an easily accessed mechanical space, or a mezzanine, so that all of the HVAC systems and conduit, electronics, raceways are easily accessible and modifiable for the future. Another shot in the corridor under the mezzanine framing, you can see they're starting to run electrical conduit through the raceway. That's about all we're seeing in this picture. Still in the corridor, we have hollow metal door frames being put in. Majority of them are within the corridor and the exterior walls that are currently up. Classroom partition walls are in the process of being put in, and thus the doors and frames along them will be placed. Yep, next. This is a view of the backside opposite the main entry parking lot, where you can see the exterior wall of the building is going up, and all these little goofy prong things you see there are called the masonry ties, which are what poke into the various layers of brick as they stack up to keep it tied and united with the CMU blocking wall you see there. And a step back from the end of the new wing addition we're going in. So what is framed out there is the end of the corridor exit doors. And as you can see, we're now going vertical, so it's exciting. I believe that was the last one. Does anybody have any questions or thoughts about what's going up?
A lot of stuff going up real quick.
It does go up quick, and we got to give a acknowledgement to Colton and Codell and his team for doing a great job.
And there are a few other photos that Ms. Mortis put in there. You'll see there is a piece of HVAC equipment that will be lifted in. We're hoping this Saturday, depending on weather. So that's just a picture from outside the gate. Next one, just more photos of where the entrance will be coming in from the parking lot into the new East Heights wing once it all gets renovated. Once again, another picture down out the wing. You can see where the windows are going to go. It's a long distance picture from back off of Adams Lane looking at the backside. parking lot side where they're finishing the outdoor wall.
A lot of traffic in that area, as I'm sure you all know, well aware of, but it's getting a lot of attention too. A lot of folks asking, and a lot of folks acknowledging what's going on out there. So excellent job, and we appreciate it.
Take a quick picture real quick.
Yes, sir. So, moving right along, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, sir. If you noticed in that first picture that Mr. Graham had up, the window, we're going to need to do a little bit of plating of some aluminum plate. So for the board's consideration this evening, we do have one change order in the amount of $2,551 to Kentucky Plate, to Kentucky Mirror and Glass, and ask for your consideration of that change order this evening.
I'm sure Dr. Lawson would recommend that be approved, so at this time I'll entertain a motion to
Accept
approve
that.
that. Have a
We
motion,
accept
Mr.
that.
Alves. Second, Mr. McGar. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous. Thank you so very much. Next one would be South Middle School HVAC renovation project.
Yes, sir. I would like to ask Mr. Colton Miller and Miss Suzanne Irwin to step up to the microphone if they would, please.
Is that attachment on there?
Have we got a microphone that young fella can use?
What part are you looking for, Cole?
That's right here, I just want them to see it. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So on the screen, you'll see the letter of recommendation to you all for the South Middle School HVAC renovation. As you know, we did a phase one of this that was basically just some early demo to get prepped for this. If you scroll down one page to show the bid tab, please. There we go. So in the bid tab, you'll notice at the very bottom, there's a total $17,735,414. That is with the alternates included. You can see, just to clarify real quick here for everyone, alternate number 1 and alternate number 3 are already included in the bids. So alternate number 2 is the only one that you technically need to accept because the other 2 are already inside of the bid. So you can see right there, the alternate number 2, $17,528. That's basically to have all new flooring in your auditorium and the carpet areas. Do you have anything you want to add?
Ross-Tryon Architects has reviewed all of the bids and found them fair and reasonable. And we also recommend acceptance of the bids.
So at this time, I would like to ask for the board's consideration to accept the bids as presented before you this evening for the South Middle School project
Dr. Lawson?
with the alternates.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. I'd request the board approve the construction contracts associated with the South Middle School HVAC renovation for base bids plus alternates as presented by Mr. Miller, Ms. Irwin, and Mr. Thompson.
That alternate is just to update it with the flooring for the auditorium, right?
Correct.
Got it. So, heard the superintendent's recommendation, entertain a motion. Have a motion, Mr. Alves.
Second.
Have a second, Ms. Williams. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous.
Next option is consideration to approve the revised BG1. This is a BG1 that is actually calculated on actual construction cost and all the fees. This is a reduction of a total of $103,209.78 from the original BG1. So this evening, asking for consideration for the approval of the revised BG1.
So items 3 and 4 also flow with this?
Yes.
Correct.
They're separate actions.
Yeah, we have the actual BG1, which is a revised BG1 from the original. We also have the approval of the testing and balancing company, and also the approval for the award of commissioning.
So are there any questions on any of the items 3 and 4? Dr. Lawson, if you'd make a recommendation, and we could take action on all 3 of these items.
Pleases the board. I would ask the board to approve the revised BG1 as presented by Mr. Thompson. I'd ask the board to approve and award testing and balancing as presented by Mr. Thompson. Also, I'd ask the board to approve item 4, to approve award commissioning as presented by Mr. Thompson.
All this is tied into the HVAC project. It's going to start over there. And so you've heard the superintendent's recommendation. Have a motion, Mr. Alves.
As presented.
Have a second from Mr. McGar. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, votes unanimous. Got all those wrapped up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Sir, when you're up there with Mr. Thompson again, with regards to the next item on the agenda.
Yes, sir. We have 3 items for your approval this evening for the culinary renovation and asphalt upgrade project at Henderson County High School. First, we have the BG 2 and 3 that we're asking for your approval. And then we also have approval of design development, what we call DDs and CDs, and then the approval to advertise. One thing I would like to ask Miss Irwin to do is if she would not mind to lead you through some of the construction documents and the design documents, just so you can get an actual look at what we're talking about in this project.
So I had some slides, and we will go quickly through these. Basically, the construction documents have been prepared, and that is a combination of the project manual, which is specifications, and drawings, which include site, architectural, interiors, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. We have 2, so the next slide, we have 2 alternates for this project. The bid is constructed in such a way that you have these options at bidding. One is the owner-preferred HVAC controls manufacturer to provide controls by train in lieu of any other manufacturer specified. And then at the parking lot upgrade, there is areas of the parking as an alternate that will receive light-duty pavement in addition to the main areas of drive, and this will become clear as we look at the drawings. The main areas are in most need, and those will be replaced with heavy-duty asphalt, and that is part of the base bid. The next slide, this shows we will be dividing this project into 2 phases. Phase 1 will be the culinary lab renovation. That can begin as soon as January. The phase 2 are the parking improvements, which will not occur until the summer. The school, the day after school is let out, we'll start the parking project. Next slide. This shows the extent of the asphalt improvements. The areas that have the diagonal lines are the areas of the alternate, and the other areas are the base bid, which are the the drives that are in the worst shape. This is cutting that asphalt, repairing and remediating the base course, and re-asphalting those, as well as restriping the parking. Next slide. In the culinary, we have some areas of, this is the demolition plan, which just shows there will be some trenching for plumbing and some items that will be taken out of there. Also, the flooring will be taken up, and all of the ceiling and lights will be taken out. Next. And then these are the architectural development plans. You can see there are a few doors. There's some penetrations for new makeup air units that are outside that come through the wall. There'll be new ceiling, new lighting, and lots of new cabinetry. The next slide will show you that the extent of the cabinetry. This will provide a really well equipped space to teach culinary, both commercial equipment as well as residential stations. And then the next slide just shows a few of the MEP drawings that are required. There's quite a bit of mechanical work that has to be done to make this happen. The exhaust hoods for the commercial area has to be balanced. It sucks out a lot of air, and so you have to put in a lot of fresh air. So it is quite extensive. The next slide is just the BG2 for this. BG2s are basically listing out the mechanical equipment and the energy aspects of the project. And then the BG3, the next slide, which you'll be considering, is the cost opinion, and both the construction cost and the soft costs for the project. Through construction documents, it has remained the same as the initial BG1 for this, which we did do a cost opinion for. The schedule moving forward, October 20th, today, we are presenting it for your consideration. The documents will go out to bid tomorrow. The bid opening on the 13th of November, and those will be brought to you for possible award of contract at your November meeting, proposing the start of the culinary project in January, and in June, the start of the asphalt project and part of the project, and both being completed in July of 2026. Any questions?
Anyone have any questions, Mr. Owen, with regards to this? It's a project we've been talking about. The culinary group is well deserving, and the asphalt is well needed. So, Dr. Lawson.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything to add, Mr. Thompson?
Nope. Just grateful for the services and grateful for this board to approve the projects that we have moving forward for our students that are so deserving.
Yeah, you mentioned my culinary project is certainly, it's exciting to see our, we've had state champion culinary teams for a long time. This just gives those kids the absolute best opportunity, having a commercial grade kitchen, also with some residential stuff in there. It's excited to be at this place where we are. I know folks have wanted to be here for a while, and so thankful for that, and obviously the parking lot stuff too. So in regard to BG 25-430, the culinary renovation, the parking lot upgrade, I'd ask the board to approve. Can we just do all three of these?
Yes.
Okay. I'd ask the board for approval of BG 2 and 3, approval of the design, development, construction documents, and approval to advertise for bids.
So you've heard the superintendent's recommendation. We have a motion to accept the recommendation as presented.
So moved.
Have a motion, Mr. Alvis. Second, Mr. McGar. Any questions? Mr. Smith? Oh, I thought you had a question on your face. But all those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous.
I'm just looking forward to the food.
There's been some good food come out of it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Orman, appreciate your time. Chad, you're still going, and Mr. Stokes.
Yes, sir. The Blue Unit Chiller has come to its life expectancy, so I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Stokes and his wisdoms, and we have figured out a way, he has figured out a way how to purchase it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Superintendent, and members of the board. The capital funds request before you basically allows us to use restricted funds that are not already committed. And what I mean by that is the building funds. So this form shows that we have about $7.8 million in capital outlay and FSPK funds, and 4.8 million of them are committed to pay bond payments, which leaves us with about 2.9, almost 3 million. The chiller is going to be bought from Train off of state or national bid list, Omnia, and so we know the cost is going to be $271,946. And thanks to House Bill 678 that was passed a couple of summers ago, it just takes board approval to use these funds now, and it does not have to go to the state. So even if the board approves us using this money instead of general fund to fix the Blue Unit chiller, we'll still have 2.7 million left in the building funds. So with the help of Mr. Thompson, I would like the board to consider approving this form. So we can save
accept the request.
Dr. Lawson, you have a recommendation, don't you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Stokes, Mr. Thompson. I'd request, this is the right move for us. We need to do it. I'd request the board approve the capital funds request for the Blue Unit chiller.
Now, Mr. Alves, you have a motion.
I move that we accept the request been presented.
Thank you, sir. Have a second? Second, Mr. McGar. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Votes unanimous.
All right, the next piece is as we start to do more construction, and we're thinking about moving forward, one of the things that we have a lot of conversation about is making sure we're looking into the future 20 and 30 years. And as we're starting to thinking about some of our athletic facilities, it always helps to have some eyes, professional eyes outside of our organization to look at the space that we have to make sure that we're smart and we're setting ourselves up for the future. So after talking with architects at Ross Tarrant Architects, we have asked them to put an opinion of cost together to help us develop a master plan, looking at all of our facilities and looking at the actual property that we own. So they have provided us with a quote for the total of $31,000 for the project to help us work on a Henderson County High School master athletic plan to look at all of our facilities and make sure we're using what property we have wisely as we move forward. And there will be an opinion of cost in some of those projects. So I'm here for you this evening to ask for your consideration to approve Ross Tarrant Architects to provide us with guidance through a Henderson County High School athletic master plan.
You have some comments, Dr. Lawson?
Just quickly, the board, I want to commend this board. You've done a ton in forwarding facilities altogether. When you think of what we've done with schools and what you saw at East Heights, the culinary, and there's a long list of those that include a lot of athletics in terms of like moving up several different pieces and several different parts of our athletic program. And it's fantastic. Our community enjoys it. They value it. We're at a place where we need a plan. We've done some things as we could. We've done some things in spots, mainly kind of in silos as we could, and I think that's been the right move for us thus far. But we're at a place now where we need expert help in developing a master plan to help forward, just to help us measure twice and make sure we get it right on our athletic program. So I'd ask the board to approve the scope of services proposal from Ross Tarrant Architects for the Henderson County High School Athletics Master Plan.
Heard the superintendent's recommendation. Entertain a motion. We accept the recommendation. Mr. Alves, have a second?
Second.
Second, Ms. Williams. Any questions or comments with regards to this up to this point?
I
because I know I've asked Mr. Rush, I've asked Dr. Lawson, I've asked Mark Andrews, and now Nathan Grace. We needed to have a plan on what we're doing out there. We've got property. We've done a lot of things with regards to our facilities. We just needed a master plan to look at what we have, what we need, and how we can go about acquiring it if we need to do or desire to do that. It's not that we're gonna commit to spending or changing or doing anything. We just need to have a plan on what we can look at. So I appreciate the time and energy and effort that's been put into this, and I would entertain the vote right now. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye. Vote unanimous. Thank you so much. You're still up, Chad.
Last one, I promise. I promise. After roughly a year and a great committee that was put together of staff, community members, and your board chair, Mr. Waller, being the board representative, we bring to you this evening a district facility plan for really the next 5 years, really 4 years, that we will operate under. And when we talk about master plans, this is our master plan, but this is a buffet that we can choose from. And that's why we look at the athletic master plan and knowing what funding that we have and knowing what our educational needs are. All of these things fit together to make sure that we provide the best for our students. So the committee has approved this district facility plan. One difference is on page 4, where it says district need. This is the unmet need that is identified by the state when we have to hire architects and engineers to come in to evaluate our facilities. You'll see that the district unmet need is $191,673,853. When we did this plan back in 2021, the district unmet need was $110,807,668. That doesn't mean that we are not moving in the right direction. They take cost into consideration, and you've sat on this board in the last 5 and 6 years, and you've seen costs double and triple. So the higher the unmet need, the more money that we receive from the state. So moving on from here, provided your consideration and approval of this district facility plan, we will have a public hearing in November. For the public can come, they can look at this. Then once we have the public hearing, then we will send it up to KDE to go on the Kentucky Board of Education approval, and then we will have a district facility plan for the next roughly 5 years. So for your consideration this evening, ask that you approve the district facility plan as adopted by committee.
Dr. Lawson.
Just as Mr. Thompson said, this was a very good process with a lot of great stakeholder input for our facilities plan. And just to piggyback on what he said, this board has done so much in terms of facilities. When we talk about creating extraordinary educational opportunities, much of that begins with a great learning space. And when you think about what's going on in East Heights, what's happening, what we built in Jefferson, Spotsville, what's happening at South Middle, the old City High, the renovation of that, even down to the wastewater plants that are going in at Spotsville, Cairo, Niagara, other places, what you're doing in terms of facilities, and we have so much gratitude for the community that supports it, just so much gratitude for this board, and we're looking forward to the coming years as well. But as you see, there's still a lot of need there. So we want to move forward with this facilities plan and ask the board to approve the facilities plan as presented by Mr. Thompson.
Heard the superintendent's recommendation. Entertain a motion. Have a motion, Mr. Alves.
We accept it.
Second, Ms. Williams. Any questions with regards to this? I'll make one comment. I've sat on this facilities planning committee for this will be my fifth one, and this is the highest unmet need. And I think there was a lot of discussion, a lot of involvement, and the thoroughness that our architects and our maintenance group all went through the facilities, looking at what's required. And this is not requirements by, this is Kentucky Department of Education. As we all know, this is what's required if you build a new building and if you don't have it there. So this is how the needs are determined. And I I know Mr. Thacker spent a lot of time working with the architects, so we've got a good plan. And it's not that everything is gonna be done right now in this plan, it's just that we have a plan. And we can start with what is the priorities of the plan. So as this plan is brought to us and we decide what we're gonna do, this board will make the decision based on what we have as the need and the finances. So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please. Aye. Aye, vote unanimous. Thank you so much for all those that worked on that plan. Appreciate it. Ms. Wolf.
Good evening. So it seems like I was just here to do this. I know I say that every year, but it feels that way every year. Tonight I am here to request that you approve the nominations for calendar committee. We will start, if this is approved, we will start calendar committee meetings tomorrow, actually. You can see, as every year, we have a large representation that we bring in to work on our district calendar every year. And so I am requesting, well, first off, are there any questions in regards to the request? Nope? Okay. So I am requesting that the board approve the nominations listed to serve on the 26-27 calendar committee.
Dr. Lawson.
It's another important committee. The calendar kind of directs our path, so to speak, and our strategy for the year. It's been a valuable committee. Ms. Wolf takes a lot of pride in it. It's really moving our district forward. I request the board approve and appoint the nominees to serve on the 2026-2027 calendar committee.
Heard the superintendent's recommendation. Entertain a motion. Have a motion, Mr. Alves.
Second.
Second, Ms. Williams. Before we move along, Mr. McGraw, appreciate you representing this board on that calendar committee.
My pleasure.
Because it is, it's important. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please. Aye. Vote unanimous. Thank you again, Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wolf. Dr. Lawson.
On item F, I'd like to request a meeting location change for the November and December board meetings due to the delay in receiving all of our Kentucky school assessment data from KDE. It's been delayed some this year. Typically, we had the council meetings in November at the high school. This year, because of the delay in getting the data, I'm going to request that we have the November meeting here. We can't have council just yet because we don't have the data, but then we have the council meeting in December and have that meeting at the high school. Did I make that clear as mud?
Hey,
We don't have the data,
This
we
is
can't have
clear.
council, we need to switch the meeting
Yes,
for November.
December. Any questions about what we're trying to do here? And both of those will be special meetings. And whatever's on the agenda, that'll be it. We can't change it. Okay, so I entertain a motion to accept the superintendent's recommendation. Have one from Mr. Alves and a second from
Second.
Ms. Williams. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous. Next item is the consent agenda, has 14 items. You've seen the items. Are there any of these 14 that need to be pulled for special consideration?
I just got one question.
Go ahead.
Is Wes here? Maybe Mr. Stokes?
He's back there.
Yeah. Was the buses are gonna run around 160K maybe?
Yeah, it's a estimate. The state hasn't released pricing yet.
Yeah, okay, I understand the drill, and federal works the same way. You get your ducks in a row real quick so they know how many buses they want, and then they can go out and haggle with people.
Right, that's exactly right. So
Okay.
if that's the
That's
only
all I
question,
wanted
I'll
to
make a
know.
motion that we accept the consent agenda as presented, all 14 items. Have a
Second.
Have a second, Mr. Alves. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous. Next item, Mr. Stokes.
Thank you.
Treasurer's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Dr. Lawson, members of the board. For the month of September 2025, our total receipts were $5,323,518. And our total expenses were $11,594,228. That gave us a net change, actually a net loss for the month of $6,270,711. In September, it's not uncommon to have a loss because we're not bringing in tax revenue yet. So
Not bringing in any money, got all the tax bills sent out. Gonna look good from here on. Is there any questions with regards to Mr. Stokes about the treasurer's report? Dr. Lawson?
If there are no questions, I'd request the board approve the treasurer's report as presented by Mr. Stokes.
Heard the superintendent's recommendation. Have a motion, Mr. Alvis, second, Mr. McGar. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Aye, vote unanimous.
thank you.
And next would be the paid warrant report.
Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, Dr. Lawson, members of the board. The paid warrant report for payments made between September 16th and October 20th of 2025 totals $6,107,078.09.
Any questions on any of these bills that are presented? Dr. Lawson?
If there are no questions, I'd request the board approve the paid warrant report as presented by Mr. Stokes.
Heard the superintendent's recommendation. I have a motion from Mr. McGar,
Second.
second, Mr. Alvis. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Vote unanimous. Ms. Robin, would you let the record reflect that we've received and reviewed personnel action since our last meeting and that it's reflected in the minutes? And that we will move into an executive session for KRS 61.8101K and KRS 156.5576C for the purpose of the superintendent's formative evaluation conversation. There will be no action after that executive session, and we appreciate all y'all being here, and we know you got somewhere else you want to be. So thank you for being here, and we'll move into the executive session if I have a motion. I have a motion, Ms. Williams, second, Mr. McGar. All those in favor, we move into executive session. It's unanimous. Thank you.
Golly, you've been sitting here, you can have one. You have